Hey guys, my name is Nimchandra. I'm 12 years old and I have presently finished studying 7th standard. So today I'm going to explain about how a supersonic missile works. For example, let's take the BrahMos supersonic missile. Let's look at a brief description of this missile. The BrahMos supersonic cruise missile is one of the fastest supersonic missiles. It reaches speeds about 2.8 Mach, which is 2.8 times the speed of sound. Basically, that's 1 kilometer per second. So, to give you an idea, imagine that the distance from your home to your grandfather's home or whoever's home is 60 kilometers. It can travel that distance in just 1 minute because it can travel 1 kilometer in 1 second and 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. Yeah, so I'm going to explain to you about the technical stuff. It's a bit difficult to understand, but try to keep up with me. Okay guys, so at the top there is the seeker. Yeah, the seeker's job is to basically locate the flying aircraft or whatever, and it creates the flight path to able to blow it up. So next, at the back of the seeker, there's the controlling unit. This basically controls the movements of the aircraft, left, right, pitch, yaw, the movements of the missile, etc. And at the back of the controlling unit, there's the warhead. Yeah, the bomb, the thing that goes kaboom when the missile hits the aircraft. And at the back of the warhead, there's the fuel bladder, and at the back of the fuel bladder, there's the combustion chamber. And in the combustion chamber, well, basically combustion happens as you're about to see soon. And this is just the first stage. There's also a solid rocket booster at the back, and it just works for about 9 seconds to make the missile get up to supersonic speed so it can activate its scramjet engine. This is basically an overpowered engine. So what happens when a missile is launched? When a missile is launched, the solid rocket booster engine at the back propels the rocket to the speed of sound. And once the missile has reached the speed of sound, the solid rocket booster detaches from the missile, and then the scramjet engine is activated. This basically what it does is it pushes the air around the seeker and into the fuel bladder, and from the fuel bladder it goes into the combustion chamber, and fuel is mixed in the combustion chamber and it is ignited, which provides hot gases, and the hot gases exit out at a very high speed, which provides thrust. And as Newton's law states, every action has an equal and opposite reaction. So the hot gases exit at the back, which provides a lot of momentum at the front. And this is how the aircraft reaches its supersonic speeds up to 2.8 Mach. Then we have the flight path. The missile just uses its seeker to generate a flight path. Then the missile follows the flight path and hits it. Now how does this create its flight path? The onboard equipments and the seeker help together to create the flight path. Then there's also the gyroscope and accelerometers, which help us to measure the roll, yaw, and pitch and other things of the missile. Then this information along with the accelerometers information is sent to the onboard flight computer. This uses the wing tips and other aerodynamic material and other fins to move the missile like this. If the aircraft is trying to do maneuvers, the flight computer immediately calculates it and it moves the missile along with it. So yeah, and next is the warhead. You know what the warhead does? It goes kaboom. So after the missile calculates its path, it splits it into two: the mid course and the terminal phase. The mid course uses the inertial navigation system, which I just told you about, gyroscope and the accelerometers. Now I'm going to talk to you about the terminal phases guidance system. This terminal phases guidance system uses active radar homing. What is active radar homing? Well, there is a transmitter and receiver in this system. The transmitter sends electromagnetic radiation waves, and these waves hit the aircraft or target and they bounce back. The receiver, well, just receives these waves, and then based on the time taken and the velocity of the waves, it calculates the distance and speed of the aircraft. And then all this information is relayed to the flight computer, which then steadily tracks the path of the aircraft, and kaboom goes the dynamite. The aircraft explodes and the missile hits. Okay guys, so that's how the supersonic missile works. So wait, if you have a doubt about combustion, you can check out my other videos about combustion, the previous video. Okay guys, bye, have a great day.